Tonight, we are in the semifinal round of the 2006 2A Sub-State at Osborne. The Redmen are getting set to take on the Plainville Cardinals. John Terrell, Thane Tomlinson, and Joe Lambert set to bring you this basketball game. Should be a dandy. The first one here tonight, seeing the Minneapolis Lions defeat the Solomon Gorillas. So Minneapolis has advanced to the Sub-State final. That game will be played here tomorrow night. These two teams looking for that opportunity to take on Minneapolis in the finals. Starting lineups tonight, Plainville coming into the Sub-State, the #1 seed. I think their record is 18-3. Number 10, Justin Casey, a 6-foot senior. He is their leader. Number 11, Taylor Dix, a 5'8 senior. And number 12, Tanner Dix, a 5'7 sophomore. They are the shooters, and they're the guys that Casey's going to try to get the ball to out on the perimeter. Also in the starting lineup, number 25, Dalton Mick, a 6'1 senior, and number 30, Brock McDowell, a 6-foot senior. McDowell, he is their scorer in the paint, and he is a load. For the Redmen, they're going to start the way they've started most of their games this year. Number 2, Kirby Rice, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 3, Jared Hayes, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 4, Joe Winshuffle, a 6'2 sophomore. And number 22, Braden Wilson, a 6'3 sophomore. Also in the starting lineup, number 32, Taylor Jones, a 6-foot senior. Some of the statistics coming into tonight's basketball game. Scoring-wise for the Redmen, Braden Wilson at 13.4 points per game. Taylor Jones, 11.2. Joe Winshuffle, 9 points a game. Jared Hayes, 8.9, and Kirby Rice, 8.4. So lots of balance within that Redmond starting lineup. Rebounding-wise, they are led by Taylor Jones at 9.9 rebounds per game. Braden Wilson, 5.4. Kirby Rice, 3.6. Joe Winshuffle, 3.4, and Jared Hayes, 2.5. Shooting percentages, Jared Hayes leads the Redmen behind the arc at a clip of 34.5%. Kirby Rice at 31.1%, and Joe Winshuffle at 29.9%. Those three have taken a majority of the three-point attempts this year. From two-point range, two post players both shooting above 50% from two-point. Both of them ranked in the area rankings in the Salina Journal. Taylor Jones, 92 out of 161 inside the arc, 57.1%. And Braden Wilson, 114 out of 210 at 54.3%. As I mentioned, Plainville, the #1 seed. The Redmen, the #4 seed. The Redmen pretty much destroyed the Knights from Lakeside on Tuesday night, defeating the Knights 83-50. The Cardinals had their way with the Stockton Tigers, the Osborne Bulldogs in the first round of the Sub-State, beating Osborne 78-58 in their first round game. Two Mid-Continent League foes. They both won a game apiece against each other this year. Cardinals were victorious during the regular season, beating the Redmen handily at their place, and then the Redmen evening the score in that third-place game in the league tournament. Interestingly enough, when the two teams were on the floor to start the game, no handshakes between the two teams, so no love lost. We're set to go. The Cardinals controlled the opening tip. It's going to be Casey against Rice. The Redmen start man-to-man. Tanner Dix, a long three. It's going to be short. Rebounded by Rice. Plainville also man-to-man defensively. A lot of quickness on the perimeter. Pass is going to go out of bounds. Hayes to Wilson. Plainville with possession. Plainville with a lot of quickness. The Dix brothers, and then Casey, tremendously quick hands out on the perimeter. Gets a lot of deflections. Plainville, that's going to be Taylor Dix, misses a three, rebounded by Jones. So the Dix boys 0 for 2 to start the game. Rice flipped it to Wilson, turned it over Tanner Dix with possession. Thought about another three. Cross court to his brother. Now he's going to drive inside to McDowell. McDowell, short jumper up. Got it. Brock McDowell, he is their go-to man inside. Interesting matchup for the Redmen. Taylor Dix on Joe Winshuffle. We got a double down foul. I think that's going to be on Tanner. And Tanner Dix with the foul. Interesting matchup, Winshuffle and Dix. Here comes Winshuffle on that inbounds play. Works to perfection. Redmond tie it up 2-2. Casey inside to Mick. He's going to travel. First turnover for the Cardinals. Winshuffle inside to Wilson. Braden spins up and in. 4-2, Redmond with the lead. Dix to Casey to McDowell, and he's going to travel. Two straight traveling violations for the Cardinals. McDowell all alone underneath the bucket that time. Gives it back to the Redmen. Now the Redmen against that Cardinal man-to-man defense. Kirby thought about a shot from the baseline to Winshuffle, to Wilson, to the other side of the bucket, got the roll. Redmond 3 for 3 from the field. Now it's Taylor Dix inside. Foul's going to be called probably on Jared Hayes. And that is the call. Dix able to get inside of Jared on the dribble drive. Watch Casey come into the corner. 3-second call. Another turnover. Cardinals have 3 shots and 3 turnovers in this game. Tate Arnold checks in the game. Tate replaced Hayes. Turnover by Tate. Casey getting a hand on the basketball. Redmond with 3 turnovers as well. Now it's Casey for 3, short. Foul's going to be on Brungard, who is checked in. Josh Brungard, his first personal foul. So the Cardinals 0 for 3 from beyond the arc to start this basketball game. Each of their perimeter players, all 3 of them 0 for 1. Jones on Casey and down on the block. Good matchup for Taylor. See if we can get Casey in some foul trouble. Now it's Kirby on the drive. Nowhere to go, kicks it to Arnold. Tate, nice entry, pass to Braden. Braden, nut shot up, won't fall. He's out of bounds. Redmond 6-2 over the Cardinals. Hayes checking back in. He's going to replace Joe Winshuffle. Now the Redmen come with some pressure. Tanner Dix against pressure. Now we got a blocking foul on Tate Arnold. Tate's first personal, second team foul. Taylor Dix for 3. That one's short as well. Hayes with the rebound. Jones up and in. Cardinals are going to call a 30-second timeout. 8-2 to start this basketball game. Coach Matt Maxwell could not have asked for a better start from his basketball team. Exactly what happened to the Redmen down at Plainville. The Cardinals just blistered the Nets to start the basketball game, and we're up, if I remember right, I think it was 19, 20, 21 points, somewhere around that after the first quarter of play. And so maybe it's deja vu all over again, only this time the Redmen taking advantage of a hot start. Cardinals inbound. Tanner Dix with the basketball. Casey nowhere to go to Brungart. Dix picks up his dribble back to Casey. Casey nowhere to go. Good job by Kirby defending him. This time it's Taylor Dix. 2-ball, no good. Rebounded by Brungart. Misses the bunny. Now Brungart gets the rebound. Taylor Dix lost the handle, gets it back. Bounce past McDowell, up and in. He is the key inside. If he gets in foul trouble, the Cardinals' inside game is non-existent. That's exactly what happened in that game down at Hayes. That time McDowell gets a hand on the basketball. Hayes was on the inbounds line, no call. Now we're going to have a jump ball. Casey's trying to tell the official he's laying out of bounds, and I think he was. Tate Arnold and Braden Wilson checking out. Jared Mockabee and Joe Winshuffle checking back in. Inside to Mockabee, he's going to be fouled. Good job by Jared sealing Brungart on the backside of that inbounds play, and Jared's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Jared 7 out of 18 this season. First one up and in. Looks like a 90% free throw shooter. Second one won't go. Rebounded by Brungart. Tanner Dix, long 3. Can't let him get going. 9-7 now. Redmond with the lead. Winshuffle looking for the baseline. Can't get it. Cross court to Mockabee. To Hayes for 3. Good. 12-7 now. Back-to-back three-pointers, and now it's Brungart in transition. He gets an easy one. The Redmond not matching up. Out of bounds. Cardinals man-to-man defensively. Kirby spin move into the lane, kicks to Mockabee. Thought about a 3, now cross court to Hayes, inside to Jones. Jones spin move up off the glass, got it. Taylor 2 for 2 from the field. 1:54 left in the first. Smith Center 14, Plainville 9. Now it's Casey coming off of a Brungart screen into the lane. He turns it over. Not sure what he was going to do with that. Thought he had a shot at the basket and decided to try to give it off to McDowell. Braden Wilson is going to check back in, replacing Taylor Jones. Also, Dalton Mick comes back in, replacing Brungart. Rice to Winshuffle, back to Kirby. There's a kick. Violation, the Redmen will take it out of bounds. 1:33 left in the quarter. Braden Wilson down on the block, kicks it to Hayes. Jared for 3, a little long, rebounded by Braden. Braden's going to get to the glass. Now it's Winshuffle up and in. Mockabee with the rebound. Foul is going to be on McDowell. His first personal, fourth team foul against the Cardinals. Again, Rice goes to the spin move. And he's going to be fouled by Tanner Dix. Looks like number 21, Caleb Wyatt, set to check in for the Cardinals. Into Braden. It's going to be off wind shuffle turnover. Cardinals with the basketball. Less than a minute to play. Redmond with a 7-point lead. Casey against Rice. Kirby has contained him so far. Now it's McDowell inside, up and in. He gets it that deep. Can put it on the scoreboard. He's 2 for 2 from the floor. Now it's Wilson on the drive. And the foul's going to be on McDowell. A huge foul. That's going to be his second. They just cannot afford to have him on the bench for extended periods of time. Braden's going to go to the line for 2. Braden, a 53% foul shooter. First one is up and in. Checking in for the Cardinals is going to be Justin Lacey. He's going to replace McDowell. Also, Tate Arnold and Taylor Jones checking in. They're going to replace Mockabee and Rice. So Coach Maxwell going to get Kirby a quick breather here with 27 seconds left in the quarter. 17-11. Braden trying to push it back to a 7-point lead, and he does. (18-11). 20 seconds left in the quarter. Turnover. Taylor got a hand on a basketball. He'll go in uncontested. Now it's Casey, 10 seconds left. He's going to pull it for 3. It's short. Rebounded by Windshuffle. Taylor wasn't expecting it. Braden didn't see the clock. Nice effort by the Redmen at the end of the quarter. Push it to a 9-point lead, 20-11 over the Plainville Cardinals. The Redmen just blistering the nets to begin this game. 7 out of 9 from 2-point range. 3 out of 4 from the line and 1 out of 2 from 3. Not giving up any rebounds because they're not giving up any shots. They're not missing any. So they hold a decided advantage on the boards as well. 7 rebounds to 2 over the Plainville Cardinals. In the first quarter, Jones and Wilson both with 6. Windshuffle with 4. Hayes with 3. Mockabee with 1. For the Cardinals, McDowell and Brungart with 4 apiece and Tanner Dix with 3. So the perimeter defense of the Smith Center Redmond doing an excellent job on that 3-headed monster. Combined, Dix, and Casey, 1 out of 6 from the floor in that first quarter. With McDowell on the bench to start the second. 20-11. Dix in the lane to Mick. Misses a short jumper, gets his rebound. That one won't fall either. Now we got a foul. Probably going to be on Braden. That is on Braden. That will be his first personal 6th team foul. Casey nowhere to go, has to throw it over the top to Dix. No, excuse me, that was to Wyatt. Now it's Taylor Dix. He'll put up for 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Casey. Inside, turned over. Justin just a little out of sync to begin this game, and McDowell's going to check back in. He's going to replace Mick in the lineup. So the Redmen with the basketball with the chance to make this a double-digit lead here early in this second quarter. Short corner to Jones. Cardinals go zone here to start the quarter. Redmond patient against this zone, inside to Wilson. Wilson spin move, won't fall. Big rebound by Jones. That won't go either. Gets another one, powers it up and in. Great effort by Jones on the glass. Redmond doubling up the Cardinals, 22-11 right now. Now it's Casey a long three. That won't go. Can see some panic with the Cardinals. Arnold, entry pass into the Wilson. Wilson shot up and in. Cardinals are going to call a timeout. The avalanche has begun, and he's trying to stop it. 24-11. Smith Center over Plainville, 6:42 left in the half. I mentioned at halftime the Redmond, how effective they were. They've missed 2 shots here in this second quarter. Both misses were by Taylor Jones, and he got the offensive rebound. They missed 3 because Braden missed one prior to Taylor missing his 2 shots and getting the basket. Just great effort by the Redmond so far. Redmond with 16 fouls. Here, Plainville will be in the 1-and-1 on the next Redmond personal. Dix, Casey, McDowell, and Brungart in the lineup. Hayes, Rice, Winshuffle, Jones, and Wilson for the Redmond. So both teams with their starting lineups. That's Casey on the baseline, flips it to McDowell. McDowell backside to Brungart. Can't take advantage of it. Braden steps in. Now Hayes knocks it out of bounds. Plainville basketball. I take that back. Mick started the basketball game for the Cardinals, and now Brungart is in for him. Tanner Dix to Taylor. He'll pull up a long 2, won't fall. Rebounded by Brungart inside, can't hang on to the basketball. Cardinals with 6 turnovers in the game, the Redmond with 4. Hayes, short jumper on a wing, up and in. Jared's got 5. Now it's Casey on the baseline. Into McDowell. McDowell can't find a handle. Knocked out of bounds by McDowell. Seventh Plainville turnover. Plainville stays in their 2-1-2 zone. It hasn't mattered what they've done defensively. The Redmond just keep making shots. That's Hayes from 3 land. Short, rebounded by McDowell. Tanner Dix misses a 3, rebounded by Jones. Now it's Winshuffle for 3 from the baseline. That one won't fall, rebounded by Hayes. Rice on the drive, can't get it, gets the rebound. The Redmond are going to reset. Hayes to Jones, short corner to Winshuffle. Won't go, rebounded by Casey. Now it's Brungart inside, tangled up with Winshuffle and Wilson. Tanner Dix missed everything. Rebounded by Jones. The Cardinals just can't get anything going. And it's just the opposite on this end of the floor. Now it's Rice for 3. In and out, rebounded by Winshuffle. Got it! Redmond with a decided advantage on the glass. and just about every other statistical category. Taylor to Tanner to Casey, looking for McDowell inside. Can't get him the basketball. Reverses it to to Taylor Dix. He'll put up 3. No good. Cardinals just settling for bad shots right now, and Brungart and Mick can't buy a basket inside. Taylor Dix 0 for 6 from the floor. And he's going to take a seat. Also checking in Toby Reuter into the basketball game. So it's Reuter, Tanner Dix. Also checking in Jason Dinkle, a 6'3 sophomore. He checked in and replaced McDowell. Mockabee back in the game for the Redmen. Now it's Hayes for 3 again. That one's long. Rebounded by Reuter. Hayes with the turnover now. He's got a hand on it, couldn't keep it in bounds. (28-11). Dix to Casey. Blocking foul on Rice. It's going to be Kirby's first personal foul, 4th team foul. Cardinals inbound to Mick. Reuter to Casey. Coach Frederking just looking for any kind of combination that'll be successful. Casey for 3. In and out, rebounded by Mockabee. Casey 0 for 3 from 3-point. Has not scored in this basketball game. .238. There's a kick. Tanner Dix, he is quick on the perimeter. He's going to be replaced by his brother Taylor. Taylor Dix on Kirby. Back to Jones, now to Kirby. Once again, 5 count going. Rice deals to Mockabee, inside to Jones, up and in. Taylor Jones 5 out of 7 from the floor, and his only 2 misses. He rebounded. 30-11, a 19-point lead for the Redmen. Now it's Reuter for 3. That won't fall, rebounded by Mockabee. Mockabee with 2 straight defensive boards. Wind shuffle to Mockabee inside. Good job by Jared getting to the block. He's going to be fouled, I think, by Dinkle. Jared's going to go to the line for 1-and-1. McDowell and Wyatt check back into the game. Jared, 1 out of 2 from the line tonight. This one's up and no good. That's going to be on Taylor. Taylor trying to sweep the ball away on that offensive rebound. He's going to pick up the foul. 5th team foul. They have and it is his first personal. 1:51 left in the half. The Redmen with a 19-point lead. Tanner Dix to Casey. To McDowell at the elbow. Now it's Wyatt. He'll put up a shot. Draws glass, and that's it. Mockabee with another rebound. He's got 4. Now it's Jones inside. Nice pass to Mockabee, blocked out of bounds by McDowell. Great entry pass by Taylor Jones. Brungart's going to check in for Mick. Wilson will check in for Mockabee. Great minutes by Jared Mockabee here in the second quarter. There's that offensive inbounds play once again. Jared decided to bring it back out. Wind shuffle, penetration, gets to the glass, up and in. 32-11. I don't think the Cardinals have scored in the quarter. I didn't write down the score at the end of the quarter, but I don't think they have. Casey pick and roll. Shot up, won't fall. Rebounded by McDowell. He gets it. McDowell 3 for 3. From the floor, he's got 6. He just hasn't had enough touches. Traveling on Braden. .33 seconds left. Plainville trying to get that long pass down the floor, turned over. Jones gets a hand on it. Now it's Hayes to Winshuffle for 3. Rebounded by McDowell. 14 seconds left. Dix to Wyatt. Wyatt on the drive. Back to Taylor Dix for 3. Didn't even draw iron. Now it's Braden. He'll put up a 3, and that's going to be short. What a half of basketball for the Smith Center Redmen. They're going to go into the locker room up at half, 32-13 over the Plainville Cardinals. We'll be back here in just a minute with some statistics. Some halftime statistics for the Redmen. They were led in scoring by Taylor Jones. Taylor has 10 at half, 8 apiece for Joe Winshuffle and Braden Wilson, 5 for Jared Hayes, and 1 for Jared Mockabee. For the Cardinals, they were led by number 30, Brock McDowell. He's got 6. Josh Brungard off the bench has 4, and Tanner Dix has 3. On the glass, the Redmen led by Taylor Jones. He has 5 rebounds. Jared Mockabee played very well there, especially in that second quarter as the Redmen extended their lead. He had 4 rebounds, and I know he had 2, maybe 3 straight possessions where he had the missed shot from the Cardinals. Hayes with 3 rebounds. Kirby Rice with 2. Braden Wilson with 1. Redmen with 5 turnovers in that first half. For the Cardinals, Brock McDowell with 4 rebounds. Josh Brungart with 3. Unfortunately for him and his teammates, all of those were on, 2 of those were on the offensive end, and I know he missed both putbacks after getting the offensive rebound. 2 for Justin Casey and 1 apiece for Dalton Mick and Toby Reuter. The Cardinals with 8 turnovers in the first half. The Redmen shooting the ball very, very well. 13 out of 19 from two-point range, 68%. 1 out of 8 from 3, 13%. 3 out of 5 from the line, 60%. Joe Winshuffle, 4 out of 4 from inside the arc in that first half. Braden Wilson, 3 out of 6. Taylor Jones, 5 out of 7. And just like Brungart can't hit his offensive putbacks, Jones, 2 misses were offensive rebounds, and he got the third one and put it in. Jared Hayes, 1 out of 4 from the three-point line for Smith Center's only three-pointer. For the Cardinals, just an abysmal shooting effort in that first half. 5 out of 13 from two-point range, 38%. 1 out of 13 behind the line, 8%. And they did not make a trip to the foul line. Casey 0 for 3 from behind the line. Taylor Dix 0 for 5 from behind the line. His brother Tanner did hit their only three-pointer. However, he was only 1 out of 4. Inside the arc, the man was Brock McDowell. He was 3 out of 3 inside the arc, but he only had 3 shots there in that first half. That three-point line can be your best friend, and it can also be your worst enemy. And right now, it's really hurting the Plainville Cardinals' chances to move on in this 2A sub-state. Redmen are going to get the ball to start the second half. Rice and Tanner Dix battling it on the point, off to Winshuffle. Foul's going to be on Justin Casey. Casey's first personal. Not the way he wanted to start this second half, I'm sure. Jones to the corner. Now it's Wilson in the lane. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by McDowell. Brungart, this time he gets it to fall. Windshuffle inside to Jones. Up and in, great body control by Taylor. He just gets the job done. 34-15 Smith Center. Dix to Dix. Dribble drive by Taylor. Forces one up and in. His first 2 points of the night, so the Cardinals are 2 for 2 to start this third quarter. Jones with the basketball on the perimeter, gets it to Rice. Kirby takes it back toward the midcourt line. Now it's to Jones in the high post. Taylor tries to get to the baseline, spin move, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Brungart. Cardinals a little different basketball team right now. McDowell gets it to go. 34-19. Casey just takes it away from Hayes. Justin Casey to McDowell. Foul on Wilson. McDowell's going to go to the line for two. First free throw up and in. McDowell's second also in. Cardinals have taken 3 shots from the field, 2 from the free throw line. They're 8 points up in this half, and there's Jones stopping the bleeding. Coast to coast for Taylor. Tanner Dix for 3. He got it. Right now the Cardinals on a roll. Wilson turns it over. Now it's Taylor Dix's turn in the lane. Short jumper up and in. Smith Center is going to call a timeout. 36-26. The Cardinals are 5 for 5 from the floor to start the half. So as bad as they were in that first half, making only 6 of 26 shots, now they're 5 for 5 here in the third quarter. Smith Center 2 out of 3 from the floor. Jones has 2 baskets, but 2 turnovers has allowed Plainville to extend the momentum here. 36-26, 5:47 left in the third. Here we go. Redmond are going to inbounds. They will have the baseline against pressure. Windshuffle gets it to Jones. Back to Joe. Now Joe dribbling the basketball. Gets it back to Taylor. To Braden along the baseline. Got it. Braden has 10. Pushes the lead back to 12. Casey, penetration, good job by Braden. Quick hands on the deflection. Now it's Casey out of bounds. Smith Center will have the basketball. Casey getting the deflection off of Hayes, and now Dix loses it. We're going to have a foul on Hayes. Casey getting the deflection. Redmond turning it over, and now it's going to be Tanner Dix at the free throw line. Hayes picks up the foul. Haven't put it up on the board yet. Maybe his second. It is his second. Free throw no good by Tanner. Second free throw up. Gets the roll. 11-point game now. Wind shuffle to Jones across the timeline. Now it's Rice. Kirby to Braden on down on the block, and the foul's going to be on McDowell. That's going to be his third, I think. I'm just sure he had two there toward the end of the first quarter. That is his third personal. Cardinals cannot afford to get him with any more fouls. Now it's Braden up and in out from Hayes. Redmond back to a 13-point lead. Cross court. Dix almost traveled with the basketball. Now it's Tanner, dribble drive, blocked by Windshuffle, but they're going to say he got him on the shot. Nope, foul's going to be on Braden. Foul's going to be on Braden. That's his third personal. Looks like Jared Mockaby's going to check in. First one for Tanner Dix. He misses the first one again. Mockaby in for Wilson. Now Mick checks in for Brungart. Second one up and in. He's 2 for 4 here from the line. Redmond seeing a zone press. Rice to Hayes in the middle of the floor, to Mockaby on the wing. Wind shuffle in the corner, cross court to Rice, bounce pass to Jones. Taylor inside to Mockaby, got it! Great ball movement that time by the Redmond. Jared Mockaby getting the shot to go. Foul was called, I think, on Tanner. No, it was on Taylor Dix, his first foul. Free throw missed by Mockaby. Now it's Jones. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Jones, up and in. Great effort by Taylor once again. First one leaving the floor, I guarantee you, when the shot goes up. Great entry pass. McDowell can't buy the shot. Now we got a jump ball. That was a great entry pass to McDowell. Officials trying to restore some order on that tie-up. Lead back to 16 now. Half the quarter gone. Taylor Jones back into McDowell. He can't get it to go. This one won't go either. He's going to go to the line. Foul's going to be on Rice. I mentioned McDowell only with 3 field goal attempts in that first half. Made all 3. He's had 4 already here in this third quarter. Misses the free throw. Second one in. Makes it a 15-point game, 44-29. Mick's going to check back in, replacing McDowell. Rice against Dix. He's going to double dribble. He pinned it against his hip. Official said he pinned the basketball against his hip, called a double dribble. Plainville with the basketball. We'll see if they can dig into this 15-point Redmond lead. Now it's Casey in the lane. He can't get it to fall. He has not scored tonight. Rebounded by Hayes. Now it's Jones. Missed the shot. Mick with the rebound. Now they're going to call travel. Redmond with the basketball. Wind shuffle to Hayes for 3. That's long. Foul's going to be on Joe. Could tell when that one was in the air, that shot was going to be a little long. Again, the Cardinals with the basketball, down 15, 44-29. Casey and Rice battling it out. Now it's pick and roll with Dix and Casey. Dix short, a long two, gets it to go. Taylor Dix 3 for 3 from the floor here in the third, and now Hayes is going to turn it over. Tanner Dix gets it, puts it in. Cuts it to 11. Hayes almost turns it over again. Rice with the basketball to Jones. Great catch by Maccabee. Taylor Jones with the entry pass from the baseline. Tanner to Taylor against Hayes. Hayes leaves his feet. Short jumper by Taylor up and in. He's 4 for 4 from the floor. Here in the second half, it's back to an 11-point game. Rice getting trapped over the top to Winshuffle. Now Joe 2-on-1. Gets it to Maccabee. Won't get it to go, but he's going to be fouled. I think it was Taylor. Dix with the foul. This tempo much, much quicker than it was the first half. And right now, Plainville getting the better end of the tempo. Maccabee makes the first. Jared's only shot 18 free throws all year. In this game, he's getting ready to attempt his 7th. This one won't go, rebounded by McDowell. 12-point game, a 3 can cut it to single digits. Inside to McDowell. McDowell ball fake, can't get it to go, rebounded by Winshuffle. Maccabee controlled by Rice. Now it's skipped to Winshuffle, to Arnold. Tate for 3, won't go, rebounded by Brungart. Taylor Dix, ball fake. Casey with the basketball inside. He gets his first basket of the night, and that cuts it to 10. 47-37. Maccabee to Arnold. Now Arnold inside to Winshuffle. Joe short jumper got it. 49-37. .116 left in the third. McDowell inside. Won't get the shot. Now it's Brungart with the offensive rebound. He couldn't make those baskets in the first half. He's 2 for 2 in the second. Redmond get the ball up the court against pressure. Now Jones is going to turn it over, trying to get it into Maccabee. 5th turnover for the Redmond in the third quarter. Now it's Tanner for 3, short. Foul's going to be on Jones on a push-off. McDowell had position on him, and Taylor pushed off to go get the rebound. Substitutions for the Cardinals. 21, Caleb Wyatt checking in for Tanner Dix. Braden Wilson, Jared Hayes checking in for Joe Winshuffle and Jared Maccabee. Casey to inbounds, 44 seconds left in the third. Brungart got it. Redmond lost sight of the basketball on that inbounds play, and they've cut it to single digits, 49-41. Redmond lucky they were able to save the basketball there. Hayes to Rice. Back to Hayes. Jared on the drive. Gets the roll. Takes it back to a 10-point game, 15 seconds left. Wyatt nowhere to go with the basketball. Plainville's going to have to burn it. Oh, no, he traveled. Turned it over. 6 seconds left. Hayes with the basketball. We'll see if he can get it off. Gets it to Rice for 3, short. What a third quarter of basketball. 51-41 after 3. The Cardinals have come to life here in this second half. Taylor Dix and Taylor Dix with 8, Josh Brungart with 6, Brock McDowell with 5, Tanner Dix with 7 in that quarter. The Cardinals explode for 28 in the third quarter. The Redmen trying to stop the bleeding. Still maintaining that 10-point edge going into the fourth. Hayes, Jones, Rice, Wilson, and Arnold for the Redmen. Dix, Brungart, Casey, and McDowell for the Cardinals. Arnold with the basketball. To Wilson in the corner, turned over. Casey stripped Braden in the corner. Now he's got the basketball looking for somewhere to go. Taylor's going to put it up. It's down to 7. Taylor Jones knocked away by McDowell, but he stepped out of bounds. 7:28 left. Redmond trying to hang on. Arnold inbounds to Jones. Taylor gets it out to Kirby. Rice to Jones. Oh man, McDowell got a cheap one. He didn't want to go over there with full force, trying to stay away and not pick up his fourth foul. And not only did he get his fourth, but he allowed Jones to make the basket and go to the line. Remember that one, folks. 7:18 left in the fourth. Taylor with a chance to make it double digits again. High off the rim, gets it to go. Timeout called by the Redmen. 7:18 left to play. Smith Center 54, Plainville 44. After the timeout, it'll be Plainville basketball. The Redmen with their starters on the floor. Plainville with their starters, with the exception of Brungart, in for Mick. Tanner Dix to the corner, gets it to Casey. Casey baseline to Brungart. Counted, and a foul on Braden, and I think that's going to be Braden's fourth. That is Braden's fourth foul. Brungart's free throw, no good. Rebounded by Jones. Taylor to Jared to Winshuffle for 3, short. Rebounded by McDowell. Tanner Dix picks up his dribble. Ooh, almost turned over. Taylor with the basketball. He gets into the lane, gets the roll. Tanner Dix has not missed from the floor in this in this second half. He has 13 points, 5 for 5 from 2 and 1 for 1 from 3. Timeout once again, 54-48. Smith Center over Plainville. Here we go, it'll be Redmond basketball. Winshuffle to inbound. To Jones. Jones deflection. Rice is going to have the basketball. Bounce pass to Hayes. To Mockabee. Out of bounds. Miscommunication that time. Plainville's going to have the basketball, down 6. Taylor Dix to Tanner Dix. To Casey. To Taylor, and he's going to be called for a travel. Traveled before he took the shot. Taylor pleading his case with the official. It's going to be Redmond basketball. Inbound to Rice against Tanner Dix. Now it's Winshuffle back to Rice. Rice to Mockabee, back to Rice. Give and go. Mockabee long 2. Won't fall. Rebounded by Brungart. To Tanner. Short. Rebounded by Joe. Good block out. Winshuffle to Jones. Back out to Hayes. .547 left to play. Rice knocked away by Tanner Dix. Now it's Casey, 2 on 3, nowhere to go. Foul's going to be called. Either be on Rice or Hayes. And he's going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Casey's first free throw won't go. Rebounded by Jones. Out his knee. Ball knocked out of Joe's hands. It's going to be Plainville basketball. Wilson checked back in, replacing Mockabee. Now it's going to be Taylor Dix, a long 2. Now there's going to be a foul on Casey. 54-50. I didn't see who he fouled, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Looks like it's going to be Kirby. Foul's going to be on Justin Casey. See how many he's got. Kirby's going to go to the line to shoot. Best free throw shooter for the Redmen, 72.9 from the line. The buzzer was buzzed, and I think they're going to say that maybe that's not a 1-and-1. Yeah, it's only 16 fouls on Plainville, so it's going to be Smith Center basketball. Only 16 fouls, so it'll be Smith Center basketball up 54-50. Winshuffle to inbound. Plainville stays with their full court pressure. And now we're going to talk it over once again. Now we're ready to go. 5:25 left in the basketball game. 54-50. Smith Center over Plainville. Winshuffle across the timeline to Rice. Back to Winshuffle. Over the top to Kirby. Kirby turns it over, trying to get it into Braden. Now the Cardinals are going to run. Taylor with the basketball. Kirby almost got the deflection, knocking it out of his hands. Now it's going to be Casey against Rice. Taylor for 3. Won't fall. Rebounded by Wilson. Hayes trying to get to the hole. All the way inside to Wilson. Short jumper, won't fall. Rebounded by Dix. Taylor Dix inside to McDowell. To Tanner, 3 seconds. And he made the shot. 3-second call. Negates the missed three-point opportunity. The bucket would have cut it to 1. Brungart's going to check back in for Mick. Wind shuffled inbound to Hayes. To Jones across midcourt. Rice in the corner to wind shuffle. Back to Rice. Jones down on the block. Back to Kirby. Reversing the basketball. Hayes for 3. Won't fall. Wind shuffle with the offensive board. Got it. A big trip that time for the Redmen. Takes it back to a 6-point game. Now it's Casey for 3. Won't fall. Rebounded by Jones. Great body control getting it back in bounds. Hayes with the basketball. Less than 4 minutes to play. Wind shuffle now for 3. Doesn't fall. Jones keeps it alive. Wilson with the offensive rebound. Smith Center resets. 3:26 left. 56-50. Now it's Rice on a back cut. He's going to be fouled by McDowell, and that's his 5th. Great recognition by Kirby to get to the basket. Force McDowell to come across, and that's going to be his 5th personal foul. Remember the cheap one he got with 7:18 left in the game. He came across to defend Taylor in very similar fashion. He had to come across and help. He's going to go to the bench with 11 points and 9 rebounds. So a lot of production setting over there beside Coach Frederiking. Rice is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Kirby's first one up and in, his first point of the night. Although number 2 doesn't have to score, he does so many more things for this basketball team. Second free throw up, falls off. Foul's going to be on Wilson, and that's his 5th. So now, the same trip down the floor. Both post players are going to go to the bench with 5 personal fouls. Looks like it's going to be Jared Maccabee replacing Braden Wilson. .319 left in this basketball game. Casey's going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. He's 0 for 1 from the stripe tonight. 57-50. Smith Center with a 7-point lead. Casey's first one up, can't get it to go, and now Tanner Dix is going to commit a foul on wind shuffle. Justin Casey tonight 0 for 4 from 3, 1 for 3 from 2, and 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Smith Center shooting a 1-and-1. That'll be Joe. Joe's first one up and in. Pushes the lead back to 8. This one's short. Casey with the rebound. 3:14 left. Taylor Dix dribble drive. Foul's going to be on Hayes, reaching in. Jared allowed Taylor to get by him with his body, had to reach in from the side. And so Taylor's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw up and good. That last foul was Jared's fourth, so Braden's on the bench with 5. Jared has 4. Redmond trying to steal a cheapie with Hayes back deep. The Cardinals don't see him. Second one is up and in. Cardinals are going to call timeout. 58-52, 3:07 left. Here we go, 3:07 left. Jared Mockabee to inbound. To Rice. Foul's going to be on Casey. Justin Casey reaching in. He's going to send Kirby Rice to the line. I mentioned earlier, Kirby, the best free throw shooter for Smith Center. 62 out of 85 on the season, 72.9%. Justin Casey's third personal. After this, both teams will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. This one is a 1-and-1 for Kirby. First one up, no good. Jones knocks it out of bounds. Brungard had the basketball. Taylor sneaking in from behind. Now the Redmen are going to come up with some full court pressure. Taylor Dix to Tanner Dix. To Casey against Rice. Taylor Dix curling, wanted it inside. Casey gave it to him outside. Now it's Brungart. Taylor for 3. He's been the man in this second half. It's a 3-point basketball game, and it's been a long time since it was this close. Way back in the first period. 58-55, 2:31 left in this basketball game. Now it's Hayes in the lane. Foul won't go. Jared will go to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on Toby Reuter. His first personal, 10th team foul. As I mentioned earlier, both teams shooting 2 every time they go to the line now. First one for Jared up short. Jared's second free throw up. He gets it to go. Pushes it back to a 4-point game. Taylor Dix inside, hits a short jumper. 2-point basketball game, and now Casey on the steal. Tied basketball game. 59 all. 2 minutes left in the game. Rice tied up. Smith Center timeout. Taylor Dix with 22 points in the second half. He is 7 for 7 inside the arc, 2 for 3 outside the arc, and 2 for 2 from the line. He's taken 12 shots in the second half. He's made 11 of them. 59 all, 1:57 left. Here we go. We've played 30 minutes to get down to this last 2. Wind shuffle to Hayes. Hayes almost turned over, and now it is. Mick with the basketball to Casey. Back to Mick. Dribble drive, won't fall. Fight for the basketball. Casey's got it. We got a 3-second call in the lane, but they don't call it. Now it's Mick in the high post. Taylor Dix for 3. Won't fall. Rebounded by Hayes. The Redmen with the basketball, 59 all. Hayes with the basketball to Rice. Kirby loses his footing. It's going to be turned over. 57 seconds left. Casey with the basketball to Taylor Dix. Inside to Brungart. Stopped by Taylor Jones. And now it's Taylor Dix again in the lane. Jump stop, jumper up and in. The Cardinals with their first lead of the night, I think. 61-59, Smith Center with a timeout. 32 seconds left to play. The Cardinals are up 2. Here we go, 32 seconds left in this basketball game. 61-59, Plainville with the lead. Smith Center with the basketball. Everybody's on their feet for the last 32 seconds of this one. Jared Maccabee will inbound. Gets it to Windshuffle against Casey. Back to Maccabee. Now it's Jared Hayes. 25 seconds left. Taylor Jones. Foul's going to be called. Foul's going to be on Tanner Dix. Taylor's going to go to the line. He'll shoot 2. We are in the double bonus. That is 4 personals on Tanner. Taylor to the line to shoot 2. First one good. Second free throw for Taylor. Also in. He ties her up. Tate Arnold's going to check into the game. He's going to replace Jared Maccabee. Smith Center with pressure. 61 all, 20 seconds left. Casey's going to go deep. He missed the layup. And a foul's going to be on Nick. Unbelievable. They had exactly what they wanted, and Justin Casey short-armed the layup. Tate Arnold's going to go to the line to shoot 2. "61 seconds left. Tate's first free throw up, a little long. He's got another one. Second free throw for Tate. Got it! Smith Center with the lead, 62-61. Smith Center's going to call timeout. It'll have to be a full. Justin Casey going to the bench. He's about as dejected as he can be. He was the last one to the bench, his head hanging. You wonder if that's going to affect him after they come back out. What a basketball game. Smith Center just dominating the first half of play. 19-point lead at halftime and just unable to hang on to it here in the second half. Cardinals actually took the lead with about a minute to play, and Smith Center has fought back on 3 made free throws, 2 by Taylor Jones and 1 by Tate Arnold. So it's going to be Plainville basketball, 62-61 Smith Center. 16 seconds left, both teams in the double bonus. Plainville with the possession arrow. Looks like we're ready to go. It's going to be Casey with the basketball. You've got to think it's going to be Casey or one of the Dix boys. Casey tries to cross over. Jump ball. It is Plainville basketball. 6 seconds left. Plainville is going to call timeout. That may be their last one. Full timeout. Plainville basketball underneath their basket. Didn't see any indication to see if they have any timeouts left or not. This crowd got their money's worth in this one. Casey will inbound. Brengart, Mick, Dix out on the floor with him. It's going to be Taylor over the top to Tanner Dix. He's going to put up a long three. Off, out of bounds off Casey. That's the basketball game. An unbelievable finish. A great high school basketball game. Smith Center will move on into the finals tomorrow night, where they will face the Minneapolis Lions. We'll be back in just a minute with some statistics. What a basketball game. The Smith Center Redmen advance to the sub-state finals, 62-61 over the Plainville Cardinals. Scoring for the Redmen tonight, number 32, Taylor Jones, had 21. Joe Winshuffle, 13. Braden Wilson, 12. Jared Hayes with 8. Jared Mockabee with 6. 1 for Kirby Rice, and 1 very big free throw for Tate Arnold. That free throw being the difference in this basketball game. Individually would note that Taylor was 9 out of 12 from the floor in this basketball game. For the Cardinals, they were led by Taylor Dix. Taylor will finish his high school career with 24 points in this basketball game, all 24 in the second half. He just flat out put this team on his back and led them to within 1 point of sending this game to overtime. In the second half, he was 8 out of 8 inside the arc and 1 out of 3 from behind the arc and 2 out of 2 from the line. A yeoman's effort for that young man. Josh Brengart had 12. Brock McDowell had 11. Tanner Dix had 10. Justin Casey with 4. And I'm sure Justin will remember for a long time that free throw that he had late in the basketball game when he had an opportunity to put the Cardinals on top and just couldn't get that layup to go. Rebounding-wise, the Redmen with 29, the Cardinals with 25. Jones had 8 boards, Winshuffle 7, 4 apiece for Mockabee and Hayes, 3 for Braden Wilson, 2 for Kirby Rice. For the Cardinals, McDowell had 9 rebounds, Brengart had 8, Casey 4, Dalton Mick with 2 rebounds, Toby Reuter and Taylor Dix with 1. Turnovers tonight, the Redmen with 16, the Cardinals with 11. What a great basketball game, and we're going to be back here again tomorrow night. The Redmen will take on the Minneapolis Lions for the Sub-State Championship down here in Osborne on Saturday night. Of course, you won't be able to know that when you're watching this game, but I am sure that this basketball team will have lots of support down here tomorrow night here in Osborne. Great basketball game. We'll be back here again. For Joe Lambert and Thane Tomlinson, this is John Terrell wishing you a good evening.